This is the crash that tragically killed 5 women in Minneapolis. But this is the video that will break down, number 1, just how fast was the suspect traveling when he exited the freeway, and 2, what was the speed of the car at the time of the crash. And finally, number 3, was there ever a chance for the trooper to catch up with the suspect? Late Friday evening, on the night of June 16th, state troopers observed a black Cadillac Escalade reaching speeds of 95 miles per hour in a 55 mile per hour zone. Measuring the distance the Cadillac traveled in 1 second, we can estimate the speed as it left the freeway. 30 frames later, the distance measured is 171 feet per second. That means when he exited Highway 35, the suspect was speeding at 116 miles per hour. When the trooper arrived 3 seconds later, his speed was almost identical to the Cadillac, recorded at 30 video frames per second, measuring a distance of 166 feet per second. That equates to 113 miles per hour. But the question is, just how fast was the Cadillac speeding when it slammed into the Honda Civic at Lake Street? Filmed at 30 frames per second, we can calculate the distance traveled, measured by the distance between the lines of the crosswalk. Between those lines is approximately 5.4 feet apart. Here, we see the headlight of the Cadillac Escalade, coupled with 1 frame of video to the next, move 5.4 feet in each frame, with each frame equaling 1/30th of 1 second. We can multiply 5.4 feet times 30 frames, and we get 162 feet per second, and that equates to 110 miles per hour. The total distance from when the officers spotted the Cadillac to the site of the crash was 1.8 miles, or 9,500 feet. Late that night, on Highway 35, officers were hiding behind the barrier when they witnessed the Cadillac accelerate to a speed of 95 miles per hour. Immediately, they attempted to catch up to the suspect, who had a considerable lead on the trooper heading toward Lake Street. When the officer's radar revealed the speed at 46th Street, the Cadillac was speeding at 139 feet per second. Measuring the distance of 139 feet for each second, we can estimate how many seconds it took for the Cadillac to reach the site of the crash. And 68 seconds later, tragedy strikes. A general statistic shows a police utility vehicle can accelerate at 0 to 60 in 5.5 seconds. Knowing this, we will use the feet traveled for each incremental speed of 10 miles per hour as the police car accelerated to determine the whereabouts and just how far behind it was to the suspect. With a 6-second delay, the Cadillac was already more than 800 feet ahead and eluding the trooper at a much faster rate of speed, with quite possibly only one way to end.